7% GDP growth for him, 12% increase in imports is what the finance minister announces while presenting the economic survey 2024-2025. Do you feel that this recovery is being driven by real economic activity or by consumption-led demand rebound?
Okay. Basically, when we look at this economic survey of Pakistan, we have to analyze and deconstruct a few things. Can you hear me, Umar?
Yeah. Perfectly.
Okay. We have to deconstruct a few things, and basically, I think you mentioned a consumption-led growth. We basically in Pakistan we have to retool our economy, and I'll start with one of the most important points that the finance minister said, which is that he spoke of the DNA of the economy. When you have a consumption-led growth in a country, that has its own problems, and that does not mean fundamental strength. Right now, what the finance minister has said, and I just like to focus on the key points that I felt were very important. They were, number one, the DNA of the country, of the economy, that needs to be readjusted. Number two, the debt, domestic debt has been brought down by 1 trillion, and the most important point about that debt was what he said. He said the government is now not going to take loans so easily, and those loans will be on the terms of the government, which means now the banks will have to lend to the private sector. The third point is basically, if we look at the agri growth is of only 0.6%, we have to understand that this growth is neither consumption-led nor is it fundamental. So we're in a process of I dare say, a transition. So in this transition, we are trying to understand how to rebuild our economy on a sustainable footing. 4% growth as projected is good, but but it's extremely important for us to have an economy that is not import-driven or just consumption-led. When we talk about our expenditures, and it's going to be a long story, I won't take up too much time, but we need to sort of have a very balanced approach about how we go forward. Just last point for this segment, that when we look at the three topmost expenses of the government in the budget that we're going to see tomorrow, the first one will be debt servicing, number two will be defense, and the third one will be PSTP. So we know where the expenses are going.